This is just for me. I do these videos literally for my own archives. You want to come along on my journey, then you're welcome. You know what I mean? I want to talk about weed, marijuana, whatever. I was just thinking how weed has changed the world, and weed has been an influential. And politicians, I think they're starting to figure it out. I think they knew hundreds of years ago. I think they're starting to finally figure it out that it calms down the brown people. It's like Popeye spinach, but the opposite. You know how Popeye gets the spinach and he gets extra strong? It's funny how life is a poetry song. It's the opposite of Popeye's the spinach. Weed makes you not want to fight. Weed makes you want to analyze things. Weed makes you want to relax and sit down and take the time to sit down and see what's going on. It makes you have the munchies. It makes you want to eat. It makes you want to go to sleep. It makes you happy. It makes you, I don't want to say that word because this is a PG. It just makes you happy. Weed makes you think. Weed makes you laugh. Weed makes you smile. Weed makes you have an appetite again. So much things are behind weed. I mean, like honestly. And I'm talking about natural weed. I'm not talking about with no blunts. I'm talking about natural weed. Inhaling the natural herb. There's a herb. It's like, doctors. I'm not talking about doctors, medical doctors. I'm talking about herbal doctors. These are witch doctors, you can call them. They know about herbs. One thing about brown skinned people, they don't like medicine. They love herbs because they know herbs are from nature. Nature will give you things because that's what nature do. So I want to talk about weed, okay? I am 34. No, no, that's because of that weed, see? I am 45. I've been to a 420 convention in Beverly Hills. I think it was the second one. Whatever. I was out there. It was pretty interesting. Weed makes you meet interesting. Weed makes you meet interesting people, and I really agree on that. You know what I mean? I'm saying but it doesn't matter because one thing about me, I'm always gonna be real with you guys. I'm never gonna pretend up in here. I don't need no views because again, I do this specifically for my archives because in the future I want to be able to watch some of my old things and smile and laugh about them. So that's why I do them, and you can come along on this journey. Another thing about weed just makes you a different person. Like I could be anywhere in the world, and I could find some good weed, some good herbs. And with that herbs, and it make me relax. It slows my anxieties down. And you can wonder what anxiety is. Like I'm no doctor, but I'm everything. I would just say that I'm everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say I got no PhDs and your doctorisms, but I am connected to the universe. Weed makes you slow down and assess the situation. Okay? You know, when you would slow down and assess the situation, it's like Sherlock Holmes. You ever seen that movie? He can see 15 moves before he moves. It's like playing chess. I think that's what's lacking in the world. The whole world is lacking in chess. I think playing chess should be a mandatory thing in school, more than sports. If you can't pass chess, you can't pass. I mean, like first grade, I'm talking about. Second grade, third grade. By 12th grade, we should have some of the best chess champs in the whole world in America, and that would change the whole America. But then they'd be too strong because they'll understand that we are the pawns, we are the queens, we are the kings, we are the rooks, we are the knights, we are the bishops, we all of that. All right, was that the club? The other one. The night, you know what I'm talking about, the one at the end. We are all of these pieces, and through the pieces of a chessboard, you learn patience, you learn leadership, you learn taking responsibility, you learn so many things. So I think life is about taking the time to like keep learning. You know what I'm saying? And weed helps you achieve all these things, in my opinion. For somebody who's old enough, I mean, I'm talking about people old enough to do the weed. If you old enough to do weed and do poetry, I think your life can change so much because you're not depending on all these people. You got weed, you got your literature, you got your poetry, you got your books, you got your YouTube. You chilling. You got your healthy situations. You have your friends, you got your family, you got your job. Excuse me, I apologize. Weed is euphoric. And I know people that do other things. And I'm not ever advocating those things because I don't know about the things. Nor do I want to know about those things. But I want to talk about when I stopped smoking weed. I was so uptight. I turned into Carlton from Will Smith. I swear to you, I did. I was uptight everywhere I went. Everybody was like, "Take it it's easy." Weed gives you that edge again, where you're not so uptight. You may not nonchalantly. You're not impressed by people's entertainment anymore, and that might mean you're not the life of the party anymore. But so be it. You wasn't supposed to be the life of the party anyway. You came here for a purpose. You didn't come here to be playing with these people. So weed calms your soul down. And by calming your soul down, it's about having these conversations where you can actually have the conversations. You know what I'm saying? Weed. All I'm going to say is the government is starting to finally realize how important weed is. Snoop been telling y'all for years how weed is. Y'all didn't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? DMX was telling you a whole bunch of people. I'm shocked Snoop playing before weed was legal wasn't rated every week. But that just shows you the world we live in. But I just want to say this: weed is the best for calming people down and getting things in order. I'm not saying smoke all day long. I'm saying if you have anxiety, or you don't have time to meditate and digest, smoke some herbs or inhale some herbs or eat some herbs. I believe, in my opinion, and I'm not a medical doctor, so make sure you check with your doctor first. This is just educational purposes. But I just do believe we can guarantee you it's going to open up your pores. And then you're going to start thinking. And when you start thinking, you'll start appreciating yourself. There's a lot that comes with it. They don't want to tell you that. They're not going to teach you this. But I just want to let you know I could be alone. It's just me, myself, and I. And I got a bag. And I'm telling you, man, my whole life changes. I could just sit there for 3 days and just analyze life. And then when I get back to life, I feel so rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to explain. But I just want to let you know how weed is and how weed can help you in life and help you grow. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of the herbs of life. God gave us weed. The universe gave us weed. We should be celebrating and having a celebration on of it. Like 420. You know, it should be celebrated at the White House. And they know it. The White House should be painted green on 420. Let's be real. It brings people together like the hippies did in the 70s. See, Charles Manson was a program they sent to disrupt the weed because they knew weed created unity amongst the people. Weed would bring the whole world together. It would break the weeds of the world, bring every country together through marijuana. Isn't that crazy? Marijuana can bring the whole world together, but nobody would ever see that but a marijuana smoker that sees things for its worth. See, weeds, if you study the why are weeds here? Did God create weeds? Why are weeds here? What do weeds do? They infiltrate. And what is weed doing right now? Look around your countries. What has weed been doing? People right now live in mansions right now because of weed. Politicians are in their position because of weed. Am I rambling? I like Rambo in the freaking desert with weed. I'm out, guys. I'm messing with y'all. I love talking to y'all guys. I'm rambling. I just want to stay. This is just for entertainment purposes. If you like what I'm saying, keep subscribing. We're going to have fun out here. We always going to have fun. You vibe with me. We got along another 100 years to go. Vibe with me, and we're going to go through our ups and downs through life. I'm so proud of you guys. Stay focused. Stay positive. And don't let anybody ever tell you you can't.